Okay. Spooked some pigeon. Anyway, welcome back to the Walk Up Walk Outdoor Cooking channel. Today I'm cooking something called Dansak. Now, I'm not that far away today. No big miles. First of all, my daughter's a little bit under the weather. She's okay. Just a bit of a temperature, feeling a bit groggy. And it's a bit warm. And also, I got stung by a wasp yesterday. And my arm's ever so slightly swollen. You can't actually see the tendons. Now, if I show you this one, you can see all the tendons and veins and stuff. On the other one, you can't. It's quite swollen, actually, to the point where I was nearly panicking a bit because it got quite large quite quick. But I've got some antihistamine cream and some, is it hydrocortisone or cetrizine? I can't flipping remember now, but I picked some of that up earlier on. Yeah, nice quick one, really. Well, it's not going to be a quick one. The walk's quick because I'm nearly there already. I was just like daydreaming in my own little world. So yeah, a Dansak. Probably one of the most underrated curries there are. Now, I've had one from a takeaway before. I've never actually made one, so it's going to be interesting. A Dansak has, let me get this right, pineapple juice, pineapple, lentils, and any kind of protein that you want in there. Don't even need to put the protein if you're vegetarian. That's perfectly acceptable. But yeah, so I'm just going to pop into these, a little bit of woodland here, see if my little robin friends are about, and I'm going to cook a Dansak. Well, the pathway through here is still well trodden, so it means people are still using it, although it's overgrown slightly on the way in. But the area where I sit is fine. Oh. Well, someone's definitely been in here because there's loads of branches been cut down. I wonder why. Wonder why they felt the need to chop loads of branches down. Doesn't look like they've cleared any much of an area or something. Or have they tried to make a bit of a den there? Not sure. But I'm going to be setting up here anyway. So let's get it on. Now, I'm not quite sure how this is going to pan out. Because I've kind of screwed up. I've left I think I've left one of the attachments for one of the cameras, the tripod attachment, to be able to hold a phone. I normally do a time lapse of it and then add it to the main video. There might not be one for this, so if there is, you're lucky because the attachment's in my bag, and if not, then not, because I forgot the GoPro and possibly didn't bring the attachment. So anywho, let's get set up and let's get cooking. Right, so I'm set up. I think I'm going to be able to make it work. I managed to attach the gimbal to the other tripod. That tripod, for the record, is knackered. It's not going to last very long. It's got a crack in the other side other than where I showed it as well. But again, such is life if you want to kick your equipment around, isn't it? For trying to get the fun of it, trying to make people laugh which I think it did. I think it made a couple of people laugh, which is good. But ultimately, I've destroyed my own equipment. Right, got a bit of prep to do. I've got some chilies to chop up. I've got an onion to chop up. I have got some rice to get on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that rice on now before I start all the prepperoni, because it's brown rice and it's going to take a while. I think ideally you should use basmati rice, but I ain't got no basmati rice. So yeah, go fish. There's a fly buzzing around me. It's really. Oh, why has that just exploded out of the back like that? Look, just landed on my head. I might have to swat it because it is really bothering me. Why has that just exploded a load of alcohol all over my flipping hand? I mean, it'll evaporate anyway, so it's not like it's majorly bad, but it did go on to my spoon, which could be bad. But I'm sure it'll be alright in the end. I'm drinking some beers from a brewery called Osset Brewery, and they do 500ml cans, which I like. I like a 500ml can. You don't get many these days. 500ml cans seem to be a thing of the past. There's a few breweries that still do pint cans as well. I mean, just decreasing the amount. The way I see it is, for the amount of effort it takes to make a tin, you may as well give somebody 500ml of it instead of 330ml or 440, because you're just using more material, aren't you? Per milliliter or 100ml. Anyway, that's me. That's my 2p worth. Let's get this going and we'll get some rice on. I've got some chicken stock that's been slowly doing its thing. That needs heating up before it goes into the dish. And what the chicken stock's going to do is it's going to help the lentils cook. Otherwise, you'd have a very, 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 very dry gravy or whatever you call it, sauce. It doesn't look lit, but it is. It is. Oh, I'm so tired. Do it tired, do it live. I nearly turned back. Like, I was like, I'm knackered. Why am I doing this? And I'm like, because you need this. This is what you need. This is what I need. I need to sit in the woods with my stove and just chill. So I'm going to pop this over to the side. That's coming up to the heat that's required. In fact, I'm going to put it in front of me because there's less debris there. And we'll get a little bit of a time lapse of the prep. Chopping. And grating. Once the rice is done, we'll start the live. Now, there's every chance that this gimbal stick might die on me. If it does, I'm sorry. I'll try and figure something out. Try and maybe pull some footage off the live. But again, without having the GoPro here, I'm a bit knackered, really. Damn it. No GoPro and no attachment for the actual thing to put the other phone on. And I remembered almost everything. Almost. I didn't remember to start the video while I was over the other side of the field just in my own little world. Some little space trooper like do 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 do. Fantastic. Right, let's get some prep done. Okay, the live's finished. Done the Dansak. As you can see, it looks absolutely spiffing. Tastes great. Is it my favourite curry? No, it's not. Did it need a hell of a lot more spice? Yes, it did. It is packed with flavour. Nice texture as well with the rice, lentils and chicken. Lentils is a bit weird, but it works. I think it's meant to be a lot hotter than this. But anyway, I'm going to scoff the crap out of this. I'm going to get packed away. I'm going to finish my beer. I'm going to chill out for a short while. In exactly that order. Anyway, thanks everyone who joined the live. If you managed to get this far in the video, super thanks. You're the real ones. In a world where long form content is shunned for the quick fix. Now, I'm not knocking anybody who does quick fix short form content, but I think long form content needs to long form content needs to come back into the mix, and I don't think people should just chase the short form content because that's what pays now. Obviously, I don't get paid by YouTube. I don't get paid for any of the ads that you guys watch. There could be a time when I do. I don't give a shit. Really not bothered. It's not what I do this for. I mean, if I could earn some money from it, yeah, sweet. But it's not the end goal. The end goal is my peace. So I've got a reason to be out in the woods because I'm cooking. But that reason there isn't just the one part of it. It's a 3-part trick, right? So there's exercise involved. Okay, just a short one today. There's food, which is where the focus comes in. And then there's nature, which is an absolute bonus. Although there's not a lot of nature around here at the moment, apart from flipping hoverflies. Just as I say that, I see the little bugger land on a leaf. Yeah, you little shit. Right, I'm gonna go scoff, get packed up, and if there's any battery life left, I'll show you that I've left no mess. And as you can see, tidied up all our mess. That's my can of beer, which I'm going to drink on the way home. Yeah, no mess left by me. Oh, this thing's knackered. And now I'm going to walk home and I'm going to sit down for a moment or two and then probably start editing this video. Maybe. And all that's left to do now is say goodbye. Let's just destroy the phone as well as the tripod. Oh. Look, this is what I'm dealing with. I'm literally going to have to super glue it to the end of that and then not have that maneuverability. But that's life.